Hey guys, welcome to the inspirationpod.com. My name is Uri Soglovec, and today another tip in ScreenFlow. This one is a cool little tip, and I'm just editing kind of tutorial that I've done regarding the material editor in Cinema 4D, and I want to show you something. I mean, if anyone of you know my Israeli tutorial website, it's called tocreate.co.il. I have around, I don't know, between 400 to 500 tutorials on that website. And in the past, what I was doing, I was using a PC, so I was using Camtasia, and Camtasia from TechSmith, I think. And my workflow was totally different. And then I bought this computer. It's a Mac Pro, and I'm using ScreenFlow. And a lot of people were asking me regarding my microphone. So I'm using a Samsung. This one, Samsung. It's a CO1U USB studio condenser. So anyway, that's for this one. And so right now, the only thing that I'm doing, I'm using a different. Well, in the past, let's start differently. In the past, when I was using a PC, I was using Camtasia. I was recording. I was then outputting as a QuickTime animation movie, and then putting it into Premiere, and then editing it with a TechSmith codec. But I don't know. There were a lot of problems. I did around 400 tutorials, each one around 15 minutes. Using that workflow, and it was very kind of labor consuming, a lot of time for one tutorial. And when I switched to a Mac, I started using this the workflow that I basically describe here. I have the camera and I'm recording. If we go here, you can see right now I can only go stop, record, pause, and hide desktop. But you have this configure recording, and then if you have a camera like I do, and I have just a simple camera, it's a Sony, DV camera plugged in via FireWire into the computer, and then ScreenFlow picks that signal up, and then you can, add that into the recording. And so I record that, and then I just do the full edit from beginning to stop to end in ScreenFlow. I don't leave the software to any other software. I know others around the world that they use ScreenFlow and then export out to QuickTime animation and then edit that in let's say, oops, my cellular phone. Wait a minute. Okay, so they edit that, let's say, in Final Cut Pro or Premiere or Sony Vegas or whatever. I don't like that. I don't like it. Having done that for around 300-400 tutorials or training sessions, I personally don't like that unless I have to do something really like something really big, then maybe. But then that means that after you export via the NLE, the editing software, you have to compress the video for the web if you use a web. Sometimes I do projects and I do delivery on CD, but then again you have to do the whole thing. So you either author to DVD, or you do, let's say I use the Flash kind of, I build a Flash menu, and then I had to recompress after exporting from the software, from the editing software. I had to recompress via Source and Squeeze or whatever software. In ScreenFlow, you can do the whole thing from beginning to stop in the software. You can export to QuickTime animation, or you can export to any kind of FLV, whatever. I don't think FLV, but I think you can export to, you see, H.264. I think everyone around the planet uses H.264. YouTube is using that. Vimeo is using that. Everyone. So this is basically it. So you have the thing here, and I mean, the first small tip I want to give you is regarding the edit that you want to do. Let's say you're listening into, you're listening. You see, I'm pressing the space bar to play and stop. And let's say I decide that I want to cut this part here. I want to cut it up because, I mean, let's say I'm you know, I said something stupid. So what I have to do, you know, I have two layers here right now. One of them is a screen recording, and the other one is, you see, the DV VCR. This one is the video with the sound. If you right click it, you can go detach audio, and then you see you have three layers. One of them is the sound, one of them is the video, one of them is the sound, and one of them is the screen recording. But I don't like that. So you know, let's say I want to cut it up, I want to do an edit. So the only thing I have to do, you see, I click here and then I press shift or whatever name you use it. You know, this one, you can see the mark on the you know, you can see what I'm pressing basically. Anyway, and then you can go sorry, edit, split. I don't even remember where it is. What I do is just go, you know, oops, I'm in Hebrew. Yeah, what was it? I think it's T. Yeah, you see, let's do it again. No, you have to mark it and then tack. And then you can just, you see, with this marked, you can just press delete and it's gone.